everyone, my name is Laurie Grant and welcome to my introduction video. Based on the title, I'll be discussing something I'm very passionate about, which is art and animation. Today, I'll be showing things that I've drawn as of recently, as well as discussing my previous experiences in storyboarding, animatics, and what things I like to draw specifically and how I do it. To start off the video, let's discuss what I like to draw. I originally started as a traditional artist when I was around 5 years old, and I used to draw stuff that I saw on TV or in games that I liked. I guess that's one thing that stuck around in my art. So here's a few examples of my traditional art nowadays. As you can see, I like to draw people, or creatures of all kinds. Some of the characters may or may not look familiar based on what you know, but other than that, I usually draw characters either from the head to the waist, to the shoulders and the bust, since I kinda need to work on drawing legs. Some of the supplies I use for my traditional art consist of Prismacolor fineliner pens, Sakura fineliner pens, Posca pens, Ohuhu fine and chisel tip alcohol markers, Bic 0.7 charcoal mechanical pencils, Ohuhu brush tip and pen tip markers, and Pentel's high polymer erasers. Now you may be asking, how do I go about making a drawing? Well, how I usually start when it comes to traditional art, I start with a simple sketch. So I can format things from what I'm trying to draw, what supplies will I need, what pose or how many poses I want in the drawing, and what do I want the theme or general vibe of the drawing to be. Once I complete those steps, then I can start to make the drawing. Basically how I go about it, it starts with a sketch, then line art, coloring, and then finally extra details. Then I photograph it and post it online. In this section of the video, I'll be discussing my digital art. Just like how I draw traditionally, I usually start with a sketch before I transfer it to my drawing tablet because it's a lot easier for me instead of making a sketch on my tablet. For a while, I haven't really sat down and done a digital drawing in a hot minute, so some of these are either from last year or from my last few weeks from high school since I was using them for a business project. The sprites you're seeing now were made for this video specifically, but when I usually have time for a digital drawing, I usually make transparent sprites and full color drawings with or without backgrounds. Some of the software and devices I use for my digital art include my Apple tablet, my Apple Pen, IBS Paint, a Huion drawing tablet, and Fire Alpaca. The basic formatting of my digital art goes along the same lines as my traditional art, which is that I first start with a sketch, photograph it, then I upload it to either my tablet or computer and use it as a base for the line art of the drawing. Then I color, shape between the layers, and finish off the drawing with either a background or extra details. Finally, this last section will cover how I create animations and storyboards. I will admit I've never made a full-length animation, but I have made small animatics and GIFs that I'll show now. How I normally format my animations is similar to how I format my digital drawings, which is that I sketch out the storyboards, then I make full drawn panels. I then transfer those drawings to my drawing tablet where I'll finish drawing it and do the same for each of the frames and combine them together on CapCut. This section will conclude this video. I would like to say thank you to anyone who watched this, and if you liked any of the pieces of artwork or would like one for yourself, I'll link my socials here for you to come and contact me for commissions and pricing. Thank you for watching!